Hey there, Taurus, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for September. We're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Taurus, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal, all the info is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday only to my email list subscribers. You cannot get these readings anywhere else. Okay, Taurus, main energy is the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you get the Six of Swords. Either you're choosing to walk away, somebody's choosing to walk away. There's just a lot of very immature energy showing up here, and I don't feel like that works for you. The person that you're dealing with can obviously be any sign. The main signs that I'm seeing are Sag, Pisces, or maybe another Taurus. So, in the recent past, you get the Queen of Pentacles, which is you. I don't assign gender to my cards. The Four of Swords and the Ten of Wands. There's definitely a lot of healing happening here for you in the recent past, and it's also a little bit difficult. It's a little bit heavy, which lets me know that you're actually doing the healing. You're actually doing the heavy lifting, per se, because usually healing is not easy. And if I see the Four of Swords with the Ten of Wands, it's letting me know you're really digging deep. You're doing the heavy lifting. You're doing the hard work to truly heal yourself. In the current situation, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress. You're trying to evaluate within yourself how you can shift the energies. You know what particular direction, and this is you. You know there's a particular direction that you want to move in, that you want to shift the energies in, and you're trying to figure out, how do I do that? How do I make that happen? In the near future, you get the Temperance, the Seven of Cups, and the High Priestess. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, confused, not clear on something, okay, the universe is really coming in and balancing all that out for you. It's giving you this divine guidance. The thing here, though, the catch, Taurus, is you need to be able to really tune into your intuition to hear what the universe is saying. That's the biggest thing here. You need to silence your mind and listen to your intuition, because that's where you're going to get this harmony, this balance, this clarity from. If you let your mind run the show, you're just going to keep being confused, overwhelmed, and all over the place. So let's take a look at the recent past. We'll start off with the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Two of Cups. So there's definitely a relationship showing up here for you, but I don't feel like you're in it. You're showing me the Nine of Pentacles. That's my single, doing my own thing card. And the fact that it's tied up to the Two of Cups is letting me know that you're single. Now, the reason you're choosing to be single is because the energy that you're being met with is childish. You're like, I don't deal with this BS. I don't deal with this immature behavior, right? I need you to show up for me as the Emperor, the divine counterpart to my energy. And if you don't show up under that energy, I'm just going to do my own thing. I don't want to be single, but I'm fine being single. So that's like the main energy for this reading. And you're showing me the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You chose to end something here. You did. I don't feel like the person ended it. You chose to end this. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries. Let's take a look at the recent past. We'll start off with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Swords, which you get again, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles again. You're choosing to heal. You're prioritizing yourself, and you're choosing to heal. Now, the way you start this whole healing process, Taurus, is by emotionally disconnecting, emotionally detaching. What you do is you literally just distance yourself from the person, from anything else, and you're like, this is how I start my healing process. This is the beginning of that journey. I put myself first. The energy that you're dealing with is showing up as the King of Wands. This is a difficult energy because it's the kind of energy which really seeks their validation from external sources. And you're showing me that doesn't work for me. Like, if we're together, if we're in a connection, whether we're dating, hanging out, whatever, right? You don't need to be going out and trying to get attention from other people. I should be the source of your attention. And if I'm not enough, or I'm like, you need other people other than me, goodbye, exit stage left. Like, that's not going to vibe for me. So it seems like you chose to essentially heal or start the healing process after you realize that this person's energy just wasn't vibing for you. It wasn't what you were looking for. Let's take a look at the Four of Swords in the recent past. Four of Swords is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Empress. You get the Empress again in the current situation. As you're healing, Taurus, this person's coming in and trying to rebuild with you. Now, I don't know if it's this person or you got somebody else. I have no idea. But there's definitely another energy showing up here where you're like, this is working. We're creating a solid foundation. We're building. My heart, my emotions are starting to open up here, and I feel really, really good. And that's healing for me. So I don't know if you're dealing with two separate people and you cut one of them out and you're choosing the other one, or if it's just like, hey, I have one person, I'm focused on my healing, and then of course, as I'm healing, they're coming back. Take it as it resonates for you. Let's look at the 10 of Wands in the recent past. 10 of Wands is clarified by the Chariot, the 10 of Wands again, and the 9 of Cups. Whatever is weighing on you in the recent past, Taurus, you really just kind of want to snap your fingers and be done with it. Be past it. You're showing me it's heavy, it's difficult. Like, let's go. Like, unload this burden off of me, please. I want to get back to this place of feeling emotionally balanced, emotionally fulfilled, stable, really, really in a good place emotionally. And it's not that you're not in a good place emotionally in the recent past. It's just there's something heavy. There's something that's weighing on you. And you're like, I don't want this. Like, let's move past the difficult part. Let's get back to me feeling emotionally balanced and amazing like I know I can. Let's take a look at the current situation, see what's going on. I'll start off with the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is clarified by the 5 of Wands, 8 of Wands, King of Wands. Remember this person that you decided to cut out in the past where you're like, your energy's childish, it's not vibing for me, I'm not feeling it? They're coming back around here in the current situation. They reach out to you, they talk to you, they communicate with you, and you're just left there in this energy of like, let me see what I make of this. Because on the one hand, I can see that you're still attracted to them. You're still very, very drawn to them. You are still very interested in them. On the other hand, you're conflicted because you're like, well, you acted like a child in the past. Who says I should give you a second chance? Who says you're not going to act like a child again, right? There is this little bit of internal conflict showing up for you where you're like, well, I want you, but I don't fully trust you. But I also don't know if like cutting you out's the best option. Because at the end of the day, Taurus, you don't really want to let them go. You don't really want to cut them loose quite yet. You made the logical decision to do so in the recent past because they were showing up with like child energy and you're like, yeah, I'm not about that. But you don't really want to cut them out. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune in the current situation. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the 10 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, you get the Lovers. You're showing me that this person is telling you, I want commitment, I want a relationship, I want long-term, I want stability, right? But deep down, your intuition's telling you, I've been down this road before, whether it's with this person or somebody else. You're like, I see the signs already. I know where this is going. I've been here before. And where this is going is towards inconsistency. This person is hot and cold. They're in, they're out. They communicate, they don't communicate. And again, Taurus, deep down, your intuition is telling you that. You know that, like, you're aware of that. But I can also see that you really want stability and long-term with this person. So I don't know if you're listening to your intuition or not. I really don't. Let's take a look at the Empress in the current situation. No, you're not. The Empress is clarified by the 9 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you get the Lovers again. You're showing me. My intuition's telling me one thing, but I'm just going to ignore it. I want a new beginning with this person, right? I'm open to it. Now, keep in mind, Taurus, they're showing up with the same Page of Wands childish energy that they showed up with in the past. Exact same card, 2 separate decks, okay? But you're like, no, that's fine. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning. Let me just set aside my intuition. Let me just, wall off my intuition and not listen to it. And I'll just have this new beginning with this person. Again, because I really do feel connected to them. I really do care about them. And I really do view them as like a soul connection. All right, Taurus, you know you. Let's take a look at the Temperance in the near future. Temperance is clarified by the 7 of Wands, the Moon, and the 10 of Cups. Yeah. You feel like, how do I explain this in a nice way, Taurus? You tell yourself that you're happy, but it's kind of like an ignorance is bliss happy. As long as I don't listen to my intuition, as long as I like set my intuition aside and just, close my eyes and pretend that I don't see all these little flags from my higher self, my intuition, I'm good. I'm balanced. Everything is fine, right? I'm happy. I'm not saying that you're not happy. This person does make you happy and you are happy. But you're also, the reason you're happy is because you're actively choosing to ignore certain things. You're refusing to look at certain things. What those things are, I don't know. But you're showing me the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. You're definitely trying to like take something and hide it, conceal it, pretend like it doesn't exist, pretend like it's not there. Okay, it's your parade. Let's take a look at the 7 of Cups in the near future. 7 of Cups is clarified by the 3 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Somebody's coming back in here. I don't know if this is you or your person. They're coming back in and they're like, I want to reconcile. I want to rekindle this. I want this back, you know? And you get thrown into this like emotional loop, emotional roller coaster as a result of them coming back in and being like, I want to reconcile. I want this back. Because you don't fully trust them. There's this energy like, look, it's the 3 of Cups and the Ace of Wands, which to me as a reader are both cards of I want this back, let's get this back, let's reconcile. In the middle, you have the 7 of Swords, though. You do not trust this person. So either you don't trust what they're telling you, you don't trust that they're going to be consistent, you don't trust that they're going to deliver on what you want. There's something here where you're like, yeah, I don't 100% trust that I'm going to get what I need out of you, right? But at the bottom of the deck, you also get the 5 of Pentacles. You really do miss them. You really don't want to be apart from them. And when you guys are apart, you really do feel like you lost a significant person and a significant connection. So you're very, very torn. I can see why you're like emotionally all over the place here in the near future, because you want to believe them, but you don't fully believe them. You don't fully trust them. Let's take a look at the High Priestess. High Priestess is clarified by the 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, and the Lovers. Bottom of the deck, you get the Wheel of Fortune. You're showing me deep down, I believe that we are the lovers. I believe that we are a soul connection, divine connection. Like, this is literally soulmate. And you also believe that this will work out, that you and this person together can find a path towards success. You genuinely believe that with every fiber of your being here in the 3D world and in the 5D, right? And maybe it's true, but based on these energies right now, it seems like you're choosing to ignore something. I don't know what it is. I don't know, because I'm honestly not getting a lot of feedback from your person. I only see them as the King of Wands, but I'm not really getting a lot more input as to like what they want, how they feel, what they're looking at, you know, etc. Interesting, Taurus. Interesting. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind for this reading. From the universe, you get the 7 of Swords, the Tower, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you love them. You love them, and you know that they love you just as much. But the lack of trust, the energy of I don't believe you, I can't fully trust you, it's not stable for you, right? At some point, like, think of it like a crack in the foundation of a building. There's a crack, and there's another crack, and there's another crack. Eventually, the building is going to collapse because the foundation is no longer stable. All of those cracks are, I don't believe this, I don't believe this, I don't trust this, right? So yeah, love is there, you love them, they love you. But something at the core of this connection is just not stable. So, yep, that's what I got for you, Taurus. If this reading helped or resonated, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.